Struggling with blood sugar levels, ready to shed those extra pounds effortlessly? Look no further. Sugar Defender, the #1 rated blood sugar formula, is here to transform your health and help you achieve your wellness goals. Click the link in the video description to get started with Sugar Defender today.
Life in the limelight for global superstar and pop princess Agnetha Faltskog was not all glittering stages and trendy dance numbers. The ABBA singer, 74, rose to international stardom after winning the 1974 Eurovision Song Contest alongside her bandmates Benny Andersson, Annifrid Lyngstad, and her then-husband Björn Ulvaeus. As the youngest member of one of the best-selling music acts in history, the blonde bombshell won hearts with her catchy tunes and girly on-stage get-up, before it all came crashing down. The Swedish pop star traded sparkly go-go boots for wellies when she fled the spotlight to live as a recluse on a farm, and was thrown into a pit of depression when her mother took her own life in 1994 and her father died just a year later. And in the midst of it all, Faltskog became embroiled in a shocking 2-year affair with her stalker, a man 16 years her junior, before he was thrown behind bars in the early 2000s. The intense ups and downs of global fame wreaked havoc on the singer's life, but the star pulled through it all, resulting in her and her fellow ABBA members reunited in Stockholm in May 2024, where they were knighted for their outstanding efforts in Swedish and international music life. Following a tumultuous career which carried with it a catalogue of disasters from broken marriages and a road traffic accident to an accumulation of severe phobias, Mail Online has taken a look into the life of Faltskog, a Swedish superstar. Life before ABBA. Agnetha Faltskog was born on April 5, 1950, in the town of Jönköping, southern Sweden. But not even her parents Ingvar and Birgit could have predicted the fame their daughter would go on to achieve her. Faltskog's father opened the door that would eventually lead her to international stardom when he organized a local Christmas show in 1956 where she would make her first performance on a stage. After beginning piano lessons, Faltskog started composing songs, and when she turned 13, the young singer began performing locally alongside her two friends Lena Johansson and Elizabeth Strubb as a small band called the Cambers. At 15, Faltskog left school and pursued a career as a receptionist for a car firm while performing with a local dance band, headed by Bernt Inghardt. She performed with the boy band for 2 years, and here she wrote her first single that would soon catapult her to fame, Jagvar Sakar, I Was So In Love. She sang the ballad with Inghardt in 1967, and the debut record became a #1 hit on the Swedish charts. The teenage Faltskog drove men crazy, especially when she wore a pink jumpsuit with a large heart-shaped cutout on the abdomen, which caused one Swedish reporter to drone on unpleasantly about her sexy little tummy. Another declared his temperature had been normal before he knocked on her door and dissolved into a description of peachy skin and hair like frozen waterfalls. The following 2 years brimmed with singles and albums for the up-and-coming star, and even a number of German-language recordings were released in West Germany. As her success continued to grow, Faltskog met German songwriter and producer Dieter Zimmermann, to whom she became engaged. He promised her she would achieve great success in Germany, but when she arrived and met with record producers, she was left disappointed. Describing their chosen material as horrible, she soon ended her engagement to Zimmermann and returned home to Sweden. During the final years of the 60s, Faltskog became romantically involved with Björn Ulvaeus, a member of the Hootenanny Singers. The couple were engaged in April 1970, and by November, the pair staged a cabaret show with Ulvaeus songwriter partner Benny Andersson and his fiancée Annifrid Lyngstad. The foursome would later go on to become the sensational ABBA. On July 6, 1971, Ulvaeus and Faltskog were married in the village of Vurum, with Andersson playing the organ at their wedding. Her life began taking rapid turns as just a year after she wed Ulvaeus, the pop star dabbled in theater and scored herself the role of Mary Magdalene in the Swedish stage version of the musical Jesus Christ Superstar in 1972. By February 1973, Faltskog became a mother to her first child Linda Ellen Ulvaeus, and would give birth to her son Peter Christian Ulvaeus 4 years later in December 1977. The birth of ABBA and Eurovision success. The two couples, Faltskog and